first started working with Tim in particular and 4i, he was a recruiter who contacted me about a new role. I was ultimately successful in that, but what started with Tim was my relationship, understanding who he was as a person, and enabled me to continue past that. Once I got into the role, that was when the challenges came up. So it was a new leadership role. I was in a changing environment with long-term employees. It was a highly unionised workforce. I've never dealt with that before. And it was part of a private equity. So it was a fast-moving pace with lots of changing objectives. So stress levels were high. What Tim gave me was somebody that I had the relationship with previously, who I developed trust with, who I could talk things through, and just feel comfortable enough to have conversations with. One of the main things that I've achieved is working through my self-doubt. So I'm a lot more confident, and I'm a lot more confident in my decisions and the way I do things and my ability, and also what I'm capable of. Definitely managing stress going into the role was a very stressful situation. So it was how to work through that, and sometimes just take each day at a time and not get so worked up about stuff. And also how to influence both up and down throughout an organisation. So people above me, below me, colleagues, all that sort of stuff. So it's really the confidence within myself was what I learned, and to go with my gut, not question everything I do. There were times when you would ring me early on and I'd want to go and sit in the corner and not talk to anybody, but yet I'd talk to you. Just because you'd ring it, and you wouldn't know, but you would ring at a particular time, and it just kept me going sometimes. But to remember that I was in that place to where I am now is just totally different, totally different. As I said, there's a lot of respect, a lot of trust, and a lot of thanks, because you gave me someone different that I didn't have at the time. And that's probably something I didn't say that is really important, is having somebody that is not connected to anything that you can work through this stuff with, because you can't do it with somebody you work with. You can't, there's other people you just can't do it with. It was really easy. I didn't have to be something I wasn't. Whilst there was a lot of thought and a lot of self-reflection and a lot of growth and learning, it was easy. It was like talking to a good friend over a coffee, and it was non-threatening. It was just able to look at yourself without feeling like you were being scrutinised or criticised or anything like that. So it was a very safe environment, a very comfortable environment, and very easy.